Google just dropped Gemini 2.5 Pro, and the AI world is buzzing. Some are calling it Google's boldest step yet in closing the gap with OpenAI's GPT 4.5. But is Gemini 2.5 Pro really the breakthrough we've been waiting for, or just another flashy update in the AI arms race? Today, we're diving deep into everything you need to know about Gemini 2.5 Pro, its features, upgrades, comparisons, and what it means for the future of AI. Stick with me, because by the end, you'll know if this is the moment Google finally catches up. The last few years in AI have been dominated by OpenAI's GPT models and Anthropic's Claude series. Google, despite being one of the pioneers of AI research, has been seen as playing catch-up. With Gemini 1, Google tried to prove it still had game. Gemini 1.5 showed promise, but didn't fully convince skeptics. Now, Gemini 2.5 Pro is here, and Google is framing it not as a small upgrade, but as a huge leap forward in intelligence, reasoning, and multimodal capabilities. And here's why this matters. AI is no longer just a research playground. It's the backbone of productivity tools, business automation, education platforms, and even entertainment. So, when Google brings out Gemini 2.5 Pro, it's not just about competing with OpenAI. It's about shaping the tools billions of people will use daily. So what's new? What makes Gemini 2.5 Pro different from Gemini 1.5 or the earlier versions? Smarter context handling. Gemini 2.5 Pro can handle much longer conversations, meaning it doesn't lose track of context even in complex multi-turn chats. This makes it more reliable for research, coding, and professional use cases. Multimodal intelligence. Unlike many models that primarily focus on text, Gemini 2.5 Pro takes multimodality seriously. It can work with text, images, and even structured data, making it more adaptable for real-world tasks. Reasoning power. Google claims Gemini 2.5 Pro has stronger logical reasoning capabilities, particularly in problem-solving and mathematics. This is one area where GPT 4.5 and Claude 3 have traditionally excelled. So it's a crucial improvement. Integration with Google's ecosystem. This is a big one. While OpenAI partners with Microsoft and Claude focuses on enterprise partnerships, Google has the advantage of its massive ecosystem. Search, Docs, Gmail, YouTube, and more. Imagine having Gemini 2.5 Pro deeply integrated across all those tools. Let's talk about how this actually plays out in the real world. For students and researchers, Gemini 2.5 Pro can break down dense material, summarize long articles, and even fact-check across multiple sources. For developers, it assists with debugging, code generation, and even learning new programming languages. For businesses, from drafting proposals to analyzing market data, Gemini 2.5 Pro acts like a research assistant that never sleeps. For everyday users, think of drafting emails in Gmail, generating summaries in Docs, or even powering smarter search results. This isn't just abstract capability. It's AI woven directly into your daily workflow. By the way, if you're finding this breakdown helpful, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And if you know someone who's curious about AI or struggling to keep up with these updates, share this video with them. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, because I've got more deep dives on AI tools and updates coming your way. Now, let's get to the comparison everyone wants to hear. How does Gemini 2.5 Pro stack up against OpenAI's GPT 4.5? 1. Speed. Reports suggest Gemini 2.5 Pro is optimized for fast responses, especially in real-time interactions. GPT 4.5, while accurate, can sometimes feel slower due to its complex reasoning processes. 2. Accuracy. Early tests showed Gemini 2.5 Pro improving on factual reliability, though OpenAI still holds a crown when it comes to nuanced answers and creativity. 3. Context window. Gemini 2.5 Pro's extended memory makes a strong competitor for handling book-length content or large datasets, a key area where GPT 4.5 has dominated. 4. Ecosystem advantage. GPT 4.5 works brilliantly in Microsoft products like Word and Excel. Gemini 2.5 Pro, on the other hand, may soon be everywhere across Google services, from Docs to YouTube. So, Is Gemini 2.5 Pro better than GPT 4.5? The answer isn't clear-cut yet, but it's safe to say Google has leveled the playing field in ways we haven't seen before. We can't ignore Anthropic's Claude 3 Opus, which have been making waves with ability to produce thoughtful, safe, and highly reliable outputs. Similarities: both Claude 3 and Gemini 2.5 Pro focus heavily on reasoning, transparency, and safety. They're trying to address the criticisms of black box AI by being more predictable and trustworthy. Differences: Claude 3 Opus leans toward being conservative. It's cautious and values safety over speed. Gemini 2.5 Pro, on the other hand, is aiming for a balance between speed, intelligence, and seamless integration. This makes Claude ideal for organizations that prioritize reliability, while Gemini is positioning itself as the AI that blends into daily life. Here's where things get interesting. With multimodal AI like Gemini 2.5 Pro, you start to see applications that feel straight out of science fiction. Imagine dropping an image into Gmail and having Gemini draft an entire presentation based on it, or analyzing video frames in real time to provide instant insights. But here's the bizarre part. We still don't fully understand how models like this reason the way they do. Even researchers admit that large language models can be unpredictable. So while Gemini 2.5 Pro feels brilliant, there's always a layer of mystery that can make people uneasy. The release of Gemini 2.5 Pro isn't just about one company's progress. It signals a broader shift in the AI landscape. Big tech rivalries. Google versus OpenAI versus Anthropic isn't slowing down. Each release is raising the bar. AI and workflows. With Gemini's integration into Google tools, AI will move from being optional to being default in how we work. Ethics and regulation. More powerful models also mean more discussions around safety, privacy, and misuse. How governments and companies handle this will shape the industry's future. So here's the million-dollar question. Should you care about Gemini 2.5 Pro? If you're a casual user, it means the tools you already use, like Gmail and Docs, are about to get a lot smarter. If you're a developer or researcher, it means having access to a new competitor in the AI race. And if you're just fascinated by AI, it means the future is unfolding faster than we expected. So, is Gemini 2.5 Pro proof that Google is finally catching up? Honestly, it looks like Google is not just catching up. It might be reshaping the game altogether. With stronger reasoning, multimodal smarts, and integration into the apps billions of us already use, Gemini 2.5 Pro could be the tipping point in the AI race. But I want to hear from you. Do you think Gemini 2.5 Pro has what it takes to beat GPT 4.5 and Claude 3? Or is it just Google playing catch-up again? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And before you go, if you found this breakdown valuable, hit that like button, share this video with someone who needs to stay in the loop, and subscribe to the channel. We got more deep dives coming. And trust me, you don't want to miss them.